I just want to say, hey, man, this is T.O., the cover athlete of the Madden 19 Hall of Fame edition, and you're watching the gold standard of the franchise mode, the MBL Network. Holla.
And we are live, jumping right into Week 8 action. It is NBL Live Broadcast 311 here on the NBL Network. Appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with us. I am Nick Mazesco, your NBL Network Director. Joining me, as always, is the Commissioner of the NBL Bomber. And while we have a quick moment, we want to give a big thank you to Elgato, the sponsor of NBL Live this entire cycle. Make sure, if you are a streamer and you want to improve your product,
to the network, baby.
You head over to elgato.com. Check them out. Bomber, heading into this game, we're jumping right in. Titans and Colts. But we got a lot of action tonight here on NBL Live.
Yeah, luckily for Josh, he didn't get his terrible usering defense on the NBL Live broadcast to start, because we saw him, he was on the D-line and he dove at the ground, and then the very next play, he just DPI'd at the worst kind of levels here, as now Tennessee has an opportunity to go up 2 scores.
A lot of games coming up tonight. We've got the Packers. They're going to be taking on the Chicago Bears in a little NFC North action. We've also got the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. Again, the Dolphins lost that one. Derrick Henry trying to find the end zone, can't get there. The game, last time these two faced off, it was a 44-41 ball game. That's how close of a game it was last time. We'll see if the Patriots exact a little more dominance, or if the Dolphins can get over the hump and get that win. But here we go, 2nd and goal for the Titans. They got Derrick Henry. We got to think Henry's getting it one more time. Handed to the big Hall. Dive forward. Touchdown. Titans. They go up by 2 scores.
Yeah, Derrick Henry right there. That's just too easy. Inside the 5. That's Derrick Henry territory. You look at this Tennessee Titans team. They seem like they're starting to click here, as they kind of dug themselves a hole early in the season. Started off 1-4. Now is trying to claw back into NBL season 41 and get that final wild card spot. That's kind of where we predicted them to be. We were talking earlier in the season, Bills or Titans. I still think we're kind of there, but the Cleveland Browns are kind of slipping into that spot as well.
And now let's see if the Colts can respond to AFC South teams. Bomber, you know these two pretty intimately. You played with old Burrito Bob quite a bit. Eric G in your division. Where do you see this one going?
I have no idea. I mean, I'd assume the Titans are going to take this win just because, you know, a little bit, yeah, they're up 14-0 at this point. They got a little bit more to lose right now. They don't have a first-round pick in NBL season 42. That's a Detroit Lions pick. So there's a lot on the line here for the Tennessee Titans, while the Colts are still just trying to really figure it out and probably use this upcoming draft to get a little bit more talented on both sides of the ball.
Go 1st and 10 after that nice little out route. I formation, 2 tight ends right side of that formation. 1 wide receiver split wide left, and Lux will be throwing it. Throws it right over the head of the, I think that was actually a linebacker in the hook curl over the middle. And a nice throw by Andrew Luck. That's a 1st down for the Colts.
Yeah, right there, Andrew Luck just using his precision accuracy, putting the ball up and over the top of the defense right there, number 55.
Cover 2 look. It's going to be a handoff on 1st and 10. Big hole, left side. Josh getting a little outside run happy. You cut forward, you get a 1st down. Instead, they only pick up 7.
Yeah, but still, this is a nice drive for Tennessee. Anytime that you can get them on multiple plays, moving the chains, that's a positive for this Colts team that has had a pretty stagnant offense this season, outside of maybe Paris Campbell being the lone bright spot.
2nd and 3, shotgun formation for Luck. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and 2 wide over to the left side. He's going to look to the flat. Finds Hines. Not going to pick up the 1st down, though. Good tackle by Brown holding him. Only 2 yards. He's set up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, this is when the Colts really struggle. They're one of the worst in the NBL on 3rd down. They're going to come out in this pistol formation. Let's see if Andrew Luck can pick this up. You got doubles on the right side.
Little pistol formation for Luck. He's going to hand it off. Hines not going to get there. And it's going to be a 4th down. And, boy, is this not Colts football. Just discipline. He needs a yard.
Yeah, and a really slow developing run play, just getting a little cute. If I'm the Indianapolis Colts, I'm running something. If I'm going to run the ball, I'm getting some kind of dive, some kind of quick handoff where I can just pick up that yard. Right there, it was just seemed a little bit of a slow handoff, and the defense is able to shed their blocks and get in the backfield and kind of disrupt that run from really ever taking off.
We go back to that first down run where Hines could have easily picked up a first down cutting upfield. Instead, keeps trying to go outside, gets stopped, and they can't pick up 3 yards in 2 plays, only cutting it to a 14-3 lead. And here we get to see the Tennessee Titans offense come back out on the field. And the Titans offense, Bomber, a little bit of an enigma. At times, they look really solid, really fluid with Marcus Mariota, with Derrick Henry. And then at times, they're just making some bad decisions out there, and they get stuffed in the run game.
Yeah, it's an up-and-down season for the Tennessee Titans. You look at Marcus Mariota, he got that big contract last year, and you just haven't seen much consistency from him as they'd like to see. And funny thing is, kind of similar parallels between him and Mitch Trubisky as far as just consistency goes. I think the fan base would like to see them just kind of find their groove here. But NBL Season 41 has been much of the same as Season 40. Inconsistency at the quarterback position for both of those teams, the Chicago Bears and the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, boy. 2nd and 7 for the Tennessee Titans. Excuse me, I got to send a code to SERP. Gotta love Twitch just resetting this stuff. 9 and 7. Mariota, quick pass, looking for the out route. Oh, dangerous. Almost closed down and pick it off, but Corey Davis able to hold onto it for a first down.
That's probably the second or third throw I've counted from Marcus Mariota that has just been really suspect. We saw one into the flat earlier. You had the cornerback rally down, make a play on the ball. But right now, you're really noticing that the Indianapolis Colts are doing a great job jumping the release of that ball from Marcus Mariota. Mariota's got to do a better job looking off these defenders, especially in zone coverage, kind of holding them, and then able to go to where he's really trying to drive the ball to. Right now, just kind of being a little one-dimensional.
1st and 10, full wide set, little read option. Mariota's going to keep it. He's got blockers on the right side. He's got a first down. He'll slide to the 44-yard line. Great read there on the read option.
Yeah, and he plays it really safe there. I thought maybe he was going to try to make a play there on Malik Hooker, but he takes a smarter route there, doesn't take a hit, down to the 44.
1st and 10. Mariota in the shotgun. Dropping back. 3-man, 4-man rush from the Colts, and he'll look underneath for Corey Davis. Takes what the defense gives him, picks up 5. Now 2nd and 4, Mariota in the shotgun. 3 wide over to the right side. Corey Davis alone on the left side as Mariota will take the snap. Another 4-man rush from the Indianapolis Colts. Waiting. Just waits all the way across. Bomber, I am surprised to watch this Colts defense. They are surprisingly passive. It's a lot of 3 4-man rushes, but they don't really have the personnel to get home with those 3 and 4-man rushes.
Yeah, you look at the talent on the defensive side of the ball, it really just isn't there. So it's going to rely a lot on scheme. And right now, instead of the Colts saying, all right, we're going to use our lack of talent as far as the front 4, we're going to send some zone blitzes and some exotic blitzes here to get to the quarterback. Right now, they're just kind of playing drop coverage, and it's hurting them.
Now Mariota stepping up. Look, they brought a little bit of a blitz, and they were able to get home as a sack on 1st down. Loss of 5, little corner blitz from the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, maybe that's the strategy here. Just get a really, really passive, and then you get Marcus Mariota feeling a little comfortable, and he's waiting for these longer developing routes to get 20, 30 yards down the field so you can try to drive it into the end zone. And you finally send a corner blitz, you get some pressure, 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15 for Mariota.
Like man coverage coming up.
Yeah, bunch to the right side, one over to the left side as Mariota drops back, 4-man rush, zone dropping back. You look at the corner route. When in doubt, corner route picks up the 1st down. No timeouts remaining, though, for the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, and that's the rookie right there. He's going to be a superstar in the NBL, the best wide receiver from the NBL Season 41 rookie draft. That's the Tennessee Titans wide out. That really Calvin Vaughn is just starting to come into his own. They picked him 7th overall. He was picked right after Irvin. I know they had their targets to take Irvin on the defensive side of the ball. The Niners kind of went and jumped the gun on that, and they ended up with Calvin Vaughn, and he's going to be an all right wide receiver. Maybe just all right, but A lot of people have high expectations on this kid.
We flip to our dual screen double box action. We got the left side, Green Bay and Chicago right side, Colts and Titans, Mariota. You can't take a sack with no timeouts. They're going to get 0 points on the board. Eric G showing why he's doesn't have a ton of wins this year. Only got 2 on the board.
Yeah, he's doing his best Project Fat impression right there, but the only difference was Project Fat did that in the 4th quarter, Eric, so you're going to have to push that back 2 quarters. But yeah, to end the half and not come away with points, you have an opportunity to extend the lead back to 14, 2-score game, 2 touchdown score game. Now you're kicking the ball off, so this is quite the swing. If Indianapolis can get a big play here, we might be looking at a 10-point swing.
This big shout out, by the way, during the pregame, Z-Star with the 19 months and Spongy with the gift. A little gift sub. Appreciate you guys supporting the NBL Network. Left side is screen. Aaron Rodgers looking right side. Oh, what a hit to pry that ball free. Rodgers, 1 of 5, 10 yards and a pick so far for the Green Bay Packers. They're going to force to settle for a field goal. Colts taking a deep shot left side. Give me that. We're going the other way as that was well covered by Allen, and he returns it past the 50, past the 40. Calm down. At the 38-yard line, the Josh Special throwing up the bomb, and the Josh Special getting picked going the other way.
Yeah, looking for Paris Campbell. It almost looked like Andrew Luck just slightly, well, maybe even more than slightly, just underthrew that ball. It hung in the air just a little too long, and then it just started dropping down really early. I mean, I understand you can underthrow Paris Campbell. This is a lightning speed wide receiver out of Ohio State. You know about him, 95 speed, 93 excel. This kid can get down the field, and right there, Andrew Luck, just not very accurate with the pass.
JC Binline in the chat says, let's go Packers. On the left side of your screen just for the moment while the Titans are inside the 40-yard line at the 38. And Bob, in this other game we got, Packers and Bears. The Green Bay Packers, again, showing their offensive prowess, having a nice start to the season. The Bears, on the other hand, defensively have been strong, but boy, the offense has moved through the mud.
Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to replicate the real-life NFL Chicago Bears.
Yasin with the sack on that one. Going to set up a 3rd and long for Mariota and the Titans off the interception. How about let's go to the double box. Empty backfield and, oh, nice throw. I thought Eric G's stream was good, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He might be back at school, but even it's been good, but they had some issues at school a couple days ago, so I don't know if that's causing a little bit of the buffering, yeah.
Luckily, we got a lot of games going on. So, right side of your screen, 3rd and long. Left side of your screen, 1st and 10. Right side, Marcus Mariota. Shotgun formation, 3 wide set, 2 to the right side, 1 to the left side, 1 tight end. On the right side of that formation, that is Smith. As Mariota takes the snap, blitz, brought, looks over the middle of the field, gives up a 1st down. What is Josh thinking? He calls only a 1-high cover 1 blitz on 3rd and long, but drops everyone back on 1st and 10. Should be protecting the sticks on a 3rd and long. It's interesting.
Yeah, especially the way that Marcus Mariota has struggled against any kind of zone blitz with essentially guys dropping back, and you're sitting some kind of corner pressure. Right there, you had an opportunity to get him out of field goal range and kind of make up for that bad pass and aggressiveness from Andrew Luck.
Picked off going the other way. That's a bad throw from Trubisky, and he's in open space. 20, 15, 10, and a touchdown saving tackle. But Metcalf going the other way. Green Bay in business at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, picks Trubisky once again. Just a bad throw. First quarter's already shaping up to be much of the same. The Chicago Bears are going to need their defense to put points on the board if they're going to have a chance today against Aaron Rodgers and this high-octane offense.
10, by the way, for the Titans as Mariota waiting, looking over the middle of the field for the tight end. Possession catch, 10-yard line. Rodgers back in the end zone. Just out of reach. 1 of 6, 10 yards and a pick. And yet Green Bay's up 3-0 with a chance to go up more.
It's only going to go up from here. I had to take a look at the roster for the Indianapolis Colts because I'm looking at this free safety, Marvel Tell. He's been playing terrible. He was the 1 high on the cover 1 man that gave up the post over the middle, and right there he just gets beat. He should have rallied down and had an opportunity to make a play on the ball right there. He just seems a step slow today.
First and goal for the Titans on the right side of your screen. Mariota changing up the play. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Henry in the backfield for Mariota as he changes up this play. Under 10 seconds on the play clock. Inside zone split to Henry, and the Colts not fooled by that one. Henry's going to lose a couple. That's been Derrick Henry's problem, Bomber, as a big back known for breaking tackles. He just hasn't done it this year.
Yeah, a lot of expectations. This is a guy that got the superstar dev trade. He's got the arm bar now. You thought you'd get a little bit more production out of Derrick Henry. He's averaging 2.7 yards per carry.
Ooh, touchdown Packer. Oh, bubble screen.
Oh, and nice little dance there.
Packers go up by 2 scores, and on second and goal, a little RPO action for the Titans. Henry spinning forward, picking up 5, going to set up a 3rd and 6.
Hey, this is when Mariota gets in trouble. A lot of his interceptions this season have came inside the 15, inside the 10-yard line, really deep into the red zone. He's thrown into his end zone on the season, just 4 touchdowns to 6 picks. Let's see if he maybe smartened up from the last time we saw him.
Now a 3rd and goal. I think they've tried to call this play like 4 times, and audible out of it every time. Play clock down under 10. Mariota brings Davis in motion. Drops back. 4-man rush from the Colts. Mariota stepping left. Waiting. Looking for X. Back in the end zone. Picked off. Mariota doing what Mariota does. We're going the other way. And what a read right there by Rock Ya-Sin. Jumping. That little hitch sitting in the middle of the zone. And Tennessee gets no points inside the red zone.
Yeah, I thought that was Marvin Tell right there. I thought maybe he had a little bit of redemption, 39, but no, it was the cornerback for the Indianapolis Colts, and Marcus Mariota once again. I would like to believe out of the 7 interceptions he's now thrown in NBL Season 41, probably 5 of them have occurred in his own end zone.
JP talking about Henry Rowan Gardner. Great movie. Great movie. Rookie of the year. 10 out of 10. Go back to that. Ever see Rookie of the Year?
All I know is I remember I watched that. Oh, come on.
I know.
Yeah, I drug my mom to that, and she hated me for it. And I just
Rude?
kept going, what's a Salisbury steak?
Rude?
They had
A
hey,
Salisbury
Mom,
steak?
what's a Salisbury steak? How do I get one of those? She's like, you're not getting a steak right now. I was like, I don't know. I want to try it. They made it just sound like delicious. Remember they're on the plane?
Yeah.
And the washed
Salisbury
up.
steak.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the pitch and cut. 2nd and 10. Luck in trouble. Down goes Luck. He'll pick up a yard, though. Nice job getting inside, stepping up in the pocket and picking up a yard on 3rd. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, kind of a little hesitant for Andrew Luck right there. You wonder how he gets in those situations. Well, coming off a drive where you took a shot early, got picked off. Now you're a little hesitant to try to drive the ball into the teeth of the defense. Andrew Luck only picks up 1 there on 2nd. Here we go, big 3rd down.
2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. A little deuce close formation. Blitz from the Titans. He hits a drag route. He picks up a 1st down.
Nice.
Crossed in front of the linebacker, Brown, who made a great tackle on driving the first half. Can't make the play there, and the Colts keep it alive, down by 11.
That's former Houston Texan Will Fuller on the season. 20 catches, 368 yards coming into this game. Only 1 touchdown. Like to see a big game from him, and kind of a down season for the 26-year-old.
Now 1st and 10 for Luck. Driving back to pass. 4-man rush from the Titans. He's going to chuck it up into triple coverage. And Ebron makes the catch and spins off the tackle. And he'll get down to the 5-yard line. A brilliant throw from Andrew Luck. Emphasis on Luck.
Andrew Luck driving the ball. He says triple covered. Oh, yeah, that's not enough. Drives it to Eric Ebron. I'm telling you what, he's driving his offensive coordinator crazy right now. Double E looks like he's turning into double voltage right there. maybe a little alter ego for him.
Now a 1st and goal for the Colts. I formation, hands it off, got some room. Nice tackle at the 2-yard line. Mack picks up 3.
Yeah, Byards look good. It seems like the Tennessee Titans defense has almost just I don't like to say turn a new leaf because they don't even look like that. They look like just a completely different team. Almost yin yang right now. You got one side was the bad side early on, and now they're starting to make those plays. If they can get a stop and hold the 3 here, you're going to look at that Byard tackle.
How about a fullback dive? Can't get there. 3rd down and goal. Dick Vitale with the carry.
Here's the question: if they don't get in here, do they go for it on 4th?
Josh doesn't have the cojones. 3rd and goal. Strength on strength. Man up. See if they can find the end zone. Mack at the top of the eye. Uh-oh, that's Valdez-Scantling for the Packers. Left side of your screen. 10-5. Touchdown. Packers in business. 3rd and goal. Play action pass. And what a play call. Finding Vitale in the end zone. Diggy B with the touchdown, baby.
Oh, he's starting the ball right now. You don't get many opportunities. Look at his teammates. They're not even around him.
Oh,
what
they
did
don't
he
care.
do to them?
They're like fullback.
He's like, I'm going to get one of these in probably the duration of my contract. And you guys they're like, yeah, touchdown. We're down 4. Let's go. And he's like, no, this is a life-changing moment for me.
Like, I'm celebrating. His teammates were like, yo, we don't care. Hey, they're all standing with Ebron going, he did all the work. All right, here go the Colts chasing some points. They're going to come out single back bunch. Naheem Hines back in at halfback. 3 wide receivers.
I don't like going for 2 here.
Oh, is this Ace Power? Got a little Ace Power. Hands it off. Yeah. And stop at the goal line.
And Naheem Hines been getting the bulk of the carries this season for the Indianapolis Colts. They're really rolling with him. The young fella, he's averaging 5.2 yards per carry. You saw Marlon
Bears. Taylor Gabriel.
A little payback there.
Taylor Gabriel. All right, Bears back in this one. Got to keep your eye on the speedster. Ball's out. Oh, and they can't pick it up. Oh, Vitale missed picking up the fumble. Maybe that's why they didn't want to talk to him, because they knew he went for the old scoop and score instead of safely falling on it, and the Titans are able to hold on to the ball.
You know what happens? The ball pops out, and Vitale's like, no way. There's no way I'm getting 2 touchdowns. A fullback. He's not on anybody's fantasy team forever. If we drafted 25 people per person, he wouldn't be on anybody's fantasy team, and he almost had an opportunity at 2 touchdowns there.
I always love drafting the fullbacks. Come on, man.
Only Price is fullback because it probably matches the same number of points as the halfback.
True. Fact. Both going for 10s. Ryan Shazier out there for the Colts making tackles. Not bad. 2nd and 11.
Not bad, man.
Mariota. Waiting. Oh, he's going to have X open down the field. Oh, he looks for the corner route. Nice throw, but a better click on and hit stick by Bobito. Incomplete pass.
I'll tell you what, if he threw that post route to X, that's the kind of plays that Marcus Mariota has been turning the ball over. He doesn't have confidence to make that throw. I don't think he was ever looking there. When he started drifting right, he was waiting on one thing. Drifting left, he was waiting on one thing. He doesn't have really the confidence to step up and drive that ball, especially now, 14-9. You don't want to see a turnover here and allow the Colts to get back in this game.
3rd and 11. As Nemo, by the way, on that last run play, showed off his 25th best in the league run stick. That was ugly, but he's got a big gain here for Jones. And Draco showing off why. I thought he used to be good at defense, but that was, he just got a little swerved on by Aaron Jones down to the 1-yard line.
Good at calling the plays and setting his guys up to be successful, but not necessarily with the stick in open field.
3rd and 11 for the Colts. For the Titans. Shotgun formation. Brown going to be split out wide left. Vaughn and Davis over to the right side. Smith, the tight end, inside on the right. Mariota takes the snap. 4-man rush from the Colts. Waiting. It's man coverage the whole way. He looks at the out route the whole way and picks up the first down the whole way.
So if I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan right now and I'm watching NBL Live broadcast number, what is this, 312 right now, 311? Where are we at? Yeah, if I'm watching this, I'm saying, well, can we stop with the man coverage on 3rd down? That's the only way you're giving up a layup here to Marcus Mariota.
Here we go, 1st and 10, right side of your screen. Mariota stepping up, looking underneath, has him. Near 1st down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there, but who is he targeting? 34 again. That's probably 4 catches he's given up that he could have made plays on the ball. We're talking about the free safety, number 34.
Yasin, who had the pick earlier.
Oh, see, I keep getting confused with Marvell Tell. I'm obviously trying to really shame that guy.
Mariota takes off. Mariota takes a hit. Mariota holds onto the ball and picks up a 1st down, fighting forward for more yards than Derrick Henry.
Had that stick and nod wide open when he stepped up, but his eyes were already looking to run with the ball.
Oh, Bears bring pressure. Oh, and Draco just straight up whiffed. All right. There's a G on the helmets for the Green Bay Packers. About to be GGs as the Green Bay Packers go up by 17. 1st and 10 from Mariota and the Tennessee Titans up by 5, fourth quarter action. And here goes Mariota, stepping up. Mariota sitting down. Finally some interior pressure as Hicks gets to the quarterback. Loss of 6, second and long.
All right, here we go. Another down and distance. It's going to be an opportunity for the Colts to try to hold to 3, but this drive has extended so much. I don't even know if the Colts defense can get them off the field at this point at the 35. But if you hold them to 3, you're still in this game, and it goes back to why'd you go for that 2-point conversion? Because now you got to go for another 2-point conversion if you do get in the end zone.
Corner route, left side, got him. Calvin Vaughn, first down. 15-22, 200 for Mariota and a touchdown.
Look at those Jordan 11s on number 89, feeling fine. Little corner route against Malik Hooker. Finds himself down to the 12.
Well, the hurting the Packers right now are putting on the Chicago Bears 24-7. It's now a first and 10 for Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Man in motion, toss play. Derrick Henry cuts up inside, I think, as everything buffers. He'll pick up 7.
Fortunate for the Colts right there. They were just outmanned. Look at it, 2-on-1 there, and then you have a lineman going downhill to essentially block a safety. That could have easily been a scoring drive, but it's the characteristic of the Colts. They're good on first down.
Second and 4. Now power eye formation. Henry right up the middle, fights forward to the 2-yard line. I think he's going to be just short. He's going to be short. 3rd and 1.
So after all the third downs they've picked up so far, I got a feeling this one
Ain't getting.
they don't get.
As Bears and Packers, 37-yard line for the Bears, down 24-7. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Fullback dive. He is absolutely stood up. It's going to be 4th down.
Mike Daniels, the former Green Bay Packer, former Detroit Lion, makes a play there.
4th and short. EG's thinking.
Adrian Daniels, excuse me.
EG's going to go for it. Oh, he wants to
Oh,
close this out.
he's trying to summon his inner bomber. But here's the thing. I can tell if he's going to pick this up just based on what it looks like. And he's going to run it here. He's not throwing this ball, right? Yeah, he might. I don't know. He could get stopped here.
QB sneak. He is stopped. Ah, Bobito's going to get the ball back on the 2-yard line. Went for the QB sneak, and Daniels absolutely rejected Marcus Mariota.
And here comes the safety for the for the Colts coming in.
So, welcome to the network, baby. Shout out to Brett with the sub.
Look at this, and the Colts are in goal line formation.
Bold call. Welcome to the network, baby.
This is when you get the safety, huh?
Oh, he's got some room.
Uh-oh.
No, say, oh, Marlon Mack, a little weaving.
Nice move.
Winding and weaving. And we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
You
Colts
missed an
with life.
opportunity there.
Welcome to the network, baby.
It could have been Bob and weaving. That's Bob.
No,
Bob, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Welcome to the network, baby.
Oh, here we go. An opportunity to drive the ball down the field. Probably going to take a shot. Probably going to maybe pick up another first down and then just take a unnecessary deep shot for the pick. Usually that's how it finishes here for the Colts.
Baby.
But maybe, I don't know, change my mind here.
Appreciate Project Fat with the 5 gift subs. How about just takes a sack and puts the pigskin on the ground?
Yeah, it looks like Jarrell Casey gets in there and is able to make a play. He gets nice protection. You're waiting for receivers to slant across the field, and it just doesn't happen. 2nd and 22, back at the 6-yard line. Safety still in play, guys.
And he's going empty backfield. This looks like a drop cover 3 from the Tennessee Titans 4-man rush. Here we go. Luck in his own end zone. He's going to take the underneath. He's going to take no more than that. Picks up 7 instead of a 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Just needed a little bit of space there. I'm glad he got something rather than nothing. Picked up 7, 3rd and 15. You know this is 4-down territory, obviously. Big hit there by the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, cover 3 lock shown by the Tennessee Titans. Luck in the backfield. 3-man rush, rolling right side, waiting. Oh, chuck it up, a prayer. Prayer's not answered.
Well, maybe it was, because that should have been picked. Oh, no pick. That's what I'd be saying. The way that Ebron
I thought
caught
he was
the
going
ball.
to take the shot. It looked like Ebron had one-on-one over the middle with the
Yeah.
safety. I thought that's where he was going to go as opposed to the triple coverage look for Paris Campbell.
Well, you have to realize that Eric Ebron one-on-one is, I mean, come on. You got to go at least 1-on-3. That's your best bet there. And
Yeah, he only goes for the big catches.
exactly there.
Or cover 3 action. Let's see if the Colts have any sort of crossing route to try to beat this cover 3. Luck in the backfield, empty. He's all alone. 3-man rush from the Titans. Luck on 4th and 15, waiting, looking, chucking it up. Prayer. Good defense.
Had Ebron get whoever it was coming from right to left, right there.
Open.
You see, wide open. All you have to do is lead it up the field. And the crazy part is he actually goes into his throwing motion at the same time. And I'm thinking, okay, he sees him, and then just kind of drives it in the air to Funches there, and Funches tries to use his size.
I know what the words that nobody has ever said. Hey, man. Devin Funches made a clutch catch at the end of the game. No one's ever said that. No one's ever counted on Devin Funches.
No.
As the Titans are going to escape with a win in Indy. Let's go.
Here we go.
Now let's go to Green Bay and Chicago. They've hit this second half, 24-10. It is the Green Bay Packers on top. And for the Chicago Bears, it's more of the same, Bomber. They cannot get anything going offensively, and they turn the ball over at an alarming rate.
Yeah, Cougs in the chat saying I thought the same thing as you, Bomber. I guess about that he was ripping at the Ebron right there.
Trubisky
Didn't happen.
taking a shot one-on-one. Dude, they're just chucking and praying. Let's check in on the Dolphins and the Patriots. See how that game's looking after I get through this ad. Kick is away. Packers going to get the ball as Medlock trying to find some room. He'll get past the 30-35. Call it the 36.5 yard line. The Packers come back out on offense. Green Bay, 2-score lead. Any chance Chicago comes back in this game?
Hey, it's just 2 scores. You get if the defense can put a point on touchdown on the board, you just really never know at this point. So, I mean, they've played terrible so far. All signs point to no, but this defense, you just know, sack, fumble, something crazy.
Okay, I got to flip to this just so everyone can see. Let's remember, it was a 47-44 game last time the Dolphins and Pats had. Gov, nice enough to sit there and say his game is available if we need it. Let's just check in on the Pats and the Dolphins. It's 31-3 Pats in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go.
And if you watch that game, which I did the majority of it the last time these two teams met, and you just saw a lot of passes that, just the Patriots were just a half step slow to react, or they were there and it was just unfortunate play after unfortunate play that kept the game close. And it was just one of those games as you walk away going, man, that's what good teams do. They end up winning these type of games that really the Miami Dolphins had a lot of things going in their favor. So right now, a little bit back down to earth for the Miami Dolphins, and they find themselves down a ton.
All right, no need to watch that one. 2nd and 14 for the Green Bay Packers. Handoff, Williams up the middle, trying to find some room. He'll get a couple back. Going to set up a 3rd and a little more manageable at 3rd and 9.
Yeah, Chicago's got to try to get the ball back here, but preferably the defense needs to make a play. Give their offense some better field position here, maybe even create some kind of turnover.
Now on 3rd and 9, Rodgers dropping back, waiting, looking, just dumps it off underneath to Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones with the stiff arm picks up the 1st down. Eric G's got to be watching going, when does Derrick Henry do that?
Aaron Jones has looked really good today, hasn't he? I mean, he looks confident against a Bears team that usually one of the best in the league, but he has been kind of the kryptonite for the Chicago team here at Midway.
Now a 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. I'd be thinking St. Brown on a little seam route instead of keeping on that drag because that looked light on the left side. Nonetheless, it works out. Chicago Bears get a sack.
Yeah, look at it. They're running that, a double-A gap there, having his linebackers drop from the line back into coverage. If you had a seam, you'd get right over top of them, and you have a nice low cushion between the safety. Instead, they kind of run east and west, allowing those guys to stay into play.
Now 2nd and 18 as we'll take it to the end of this game. And that'll be our NBA Live for tonight. as the Steelers and Eagles haven't even started. And, and then the Dolphins-Pats. Well, it's a little out of hand. Rodgers dropping back, looks over the middle of the field. Pressure gets to him, and he's not having a great stat line, Bomber. 7 of 15, 105, but 3 touchdowns. And that is what the Chicago Bears have got to cut down on. It has been a lot of turnovers and giving short fields to the opponents.
Yeah, the defense is being asked to just do too much in Chicago. We got to see a change. You know, Allen Robinson was on the block early. They didn't move him, and it just seems like that has almost created some kind of friction offensively. It just don't look like they're in any type of groove here.
3rd and 18 for Rodgers. 2 wide receivers over to the right side, 1 over to the left side. Josh just put in our group me, I suck. 10 out of 10. That's called self-awareness. Boy, he's using this entire play clock. As Rodgers drops back, 3rd and long, looking to the wheel route. He finds Aaron Jones one more time. Not going to pick up the first down. 60-yard field goal from where he is. Could punt it, could go for it. But it looks like they're just going to flip the field because I think Green Bay's trusts its defense right now against the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, if you're playing a high-octane offense and you feel like, man, I'm up 14 right here. I got an opportunity to put this game away. Maybe I get a little aggressive, but Chicago, you're going to ask them to drive 80 yards to score, and then they have to score again. With 2:45 left, you just play conservative right now, and you're going to really take so much time off the clock if they do get into the end zone. And Trubisky's been pretty much awful so far to start the season, so I understand the thought process there.
Trubisky dropping back. Trubisky sitting down. Nobody open down the field as Smith gets in there and brings down Mitch Trubisky. Also, most interesting part about this, Bomber, Green Bay playing on coach suggestions.
Yeah, on defense, that's a
surprising.
Well, at least it tells you your formation on coach suggestion now on defense. It used to just
suggest it.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know like the personnel or where it's from. So I mean, I guess it has a little bit more information now, but still, yeah.
And right there, Trubisky goes down once again. 3rd and 24.
Oh, did I say 80 yards he has to go? I meant 94.
He went 94, and he needs to pick up 24 right now. Let's see that Madden 17 out route to the pressed up cover 0 hero for Nemo. Can Trubisky take advantage? Shotgun. What in the blue? What was that play? It wasn't the bubble screen, but what was that? What was Riri doing? Ooh,
I don't know.
Ugly.
How you leave him on a slant when you need to get vertical against a press that looks obviously like a cover 0. Head-scratching play calling offensively for the Bears, along with just bad play on the field. No confidence on both sides.
1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Ooh, soft coverage. This looks like the Packers are going to be seeing a blitz coming at them from the Chicago Bears, up by 14, trying to make something happen defensively. Nope, they drop back. Got a little bit of a blitz. 5-man rush right over the middle of the field. Got him. That's Williams. They throw to their halfbacks a lot, Bomber, and it is very effective with Aaron Jones and Williams.
Well, yeah, they use them underneath. You're noticing that even on the wheel route on the previous drive. But you look at this team, and when you got Aaron Rodgers and you got Devontae Adams, you got a threat. We saw Valdez-Scantling make a big catch earlier. They just have so much pressure being applied with the wide receivers. It leaves the halfbacks wide open as Aaron Rodgers getting a little cute there at the end of the game.
That was well read by Denmark, trying to make something happen. I'm surprised that pitch got completed. 2nd and 13. Williams with the carry. Good blocking. He's got room. 20, 15, 10. He's trying to get to the pylon. Clinton Dix trying to make a play, but Williams fights forward and hits the pylon. Touchdown Packers. Their dominance in the NFC North continues.
Yeah, I thought this would be a lot better of a game, but the Chicago Bears are just struggling, and now their defense is struggling. And once they lose that, they absolutely have nothing. The offense is just they've been just tumultuous so far.
The kick is away. Do the Bears have a miracle in them as they are nearing the 4th quarter, running out of time? Don't know why you juke me there. Just cut, man. Just do the cut. Still get 3 yards extra, 28 yards. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with us. It's NBL Live Broadcast 311 here on the NBL Network. Nick Mazesco and Bomber with you. And a shout out, as always, to Elgato, our NBL Live sponsor. Check them out, elgato.com, for all your streaming needs. We use just all of Elgato's products help us put on the product you see here, from the stream deck to the green screen to the key light. So if you are looking to up your streaming game, head over to elgato.com and check them out. Also, big shout out to our pregame sponsor. No pregame today as we jumped right into it, but to our pregame sponsor, our streetwear sponsor, CFN Clothing. Came From Nothing Clothing does, well, a lot of the stuff you see me wearing. Our new Legacy line, check them out. It's at cfnclothing.com. Or you can head over to 365.madambombleague.com and click on the merchandise tab. Laying down in 3. What a counterplay for Cohen. Doesn't count at all. Gets absolutely walloped in the backfield and loses a couple. So it's at the 3rd and 4.
I actually thought it was the 4th quarter already. I thought that was the end of the game, so I was surprised they were actually punting. Yeah, there's still a whole quarter left for Chicago to lose by a little bit more.
Yeah, good. Good for them.
Man, what a tough outing tonight for the Chicago Bears. Nobody's open there. Just nobody open.
Fourth down, you're down 21. Gotta go for it here.
I'd like to see Cohen a little bit more involved in the passing attack here.
Yeah. I was going to say that. I'm surprised with a guy as electric in open space with jukebox as Tariq Cohen. I'm surprised they don't. They're going to punt it away. So Riri's giving up. All right. Or maybe he just truly believes his defense is the only way he's going to score.
Well, I know he knows if he goes down more than 21, it's over. And he couldn't pick up the 3rd and 4. He doesn't have much confidence he's going to pick up the 4th and 4. And, yeah, this is a guy that stays to his principles. I guarantee the Boo Birds are loud and heavy in Chicago on that punt.
Punter Fat in the chat says, play like this against me, Draco. Handoff. Jones trying to get outside. Good tackle on the edge. Picks up 1. Just looking up something. Hey, I was looking over at our Daddy Leagues page. You can check them out, daddyleagues.com/MBL. MadamBombleague.com. Green Bay Packers currently top of... Oh, my God. The Daddy Leagues page is freaked out. Oh,
yeah,
I
messaged him already. It's doing like double inputs.
I love it. 10 out of 10. I'm on top of the division twice. Let's go. Anyways, don't know why that's happening, but the Green Bay Packers are tied currently with the Minnesota Vikings at 4-3. The Bears at 3-4. So at the end of this, 5-3, 3-5. The Bears will be a full 2 games back. The Lions are also technically in that division. But who do you like more at this point in the season? At Week 8, do you like Green Bay or Minnesota more to take that division?
You know, you just got to trust Aaron Rodgers here. Minnesota Vikings offensively, it's not really comparable. They can run the ball. Obviously, with Dalvin Cook, he can make plays. But Emmett Dwyer, the rookie that's starting for the Minnesota Vikings, he was a late first-round pick out of North Dakota State. Just strong-arm quarterback, but doesn't really have the mobility. I think Green Bay's pass rush is going to get to him. I just don't see him coming away with any kind of clutch performances down the stretch, especially in his rookie season. You got to go with the primed veteran starter there in Aaron Rodgers.
Williams goes down with an injury. Oh, I haven't checked it. Let's see how the Dolphins are doing. Taking down to 10 for the Green Bay Packers, looking to put this one away. Jones right up the middle. Man, Aaron Jones is, boy, he's been impressive.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that might be the kryptonite for the Chicago Bears, or he's exposed something. We got most of the league watching right now. They're going to see this and go, okay, so that's what you do against Chicago. You just run the ball some more. You mix in some
Jones
zone runs,
again.
some outside runs. 10 for 106. The Bears can't stop anything, and they have to completely sell out to stop the run, and the minute they do that, wide open in the pass.
36-10. Patriots. They don't even have Tom Brady in the game anymore. They brought in Jackson. Who? Not. Who?
That's Tyree Jackson. He was a rookie last year out of Buffalo. Yeah,
All right.
strong arm.
The Buffalo Bull. Yeah, huh? That's been a nice throw. Upcoming NBL Live looks like we're going to be looking similar schedule next week, probably Tuesday, Thursday. Try to avoid doing them on the weekends with so much football on TV. There's no need to compete with the NFL and college football. So probably Tuesday, Thursday. It just depends on advance. So make sure you follow us on Twitter at NBL Network, at Bomber League to find out when those games are. Play action pass, Rogers. Sure, just rub it in. Touchdown, Equinemius St. Brown over the top. A nice conservative bomb.
I'll tell you what, the Chicago Bears have lost the pass rush. They've lost their pressure. Obviously, Khalil Mack dependent here, and right now he's not doing much.
Yeah, haven't heard. Like, we've been watching this game for a while. Where is Khalil Mack been? Is he matched up with David Bakhtiari and he's just getting dominated?
He's not having a game. Maybe getting double teamed frequently, and nobody else from Chicago really stepping up.
What a ridiculous name. Equinemius St. Brown is a phenomenal name. I also love that they have in their wide receiving core Equinemius St. Brown and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. That is two annoying names for the people who make the jerseys to put on the back. Going outside, just eaten up. All right, where's this Bears team finish, Bomber? This was a team that we thought maybe fringe division chances, definitely in the wild card hunt. They're going to go to 3-5, and right now they're not looking much like a playoff team.
No, not at all. This is a team that kind of limped in last year with 10 wins. They got the MVP in Khalil Mack. You got a nice storyline there. And, they kind of were who they showed themselves to be last season.
Thought they were.
Exactly. It's a team that struggles offensively, and they're just insanely dependent on their defense, not just getting pressure to the quarterback, but it's got to create turnovers and then really win the field position game. And today, they lost on every single facet of the game. I don't think there is one thing that Chicago can look at and go, hey, well, at least we did this well. I think this is a forgettable game for them. You got to just put it in the back of your mind and, let it go and move on to next week.
Well, here's what I'll say. The Bears are going to drop to 3-5, but if there's one thing that helps you get over a loss quicker, Bomber, if there's one medicine that makes you feel better inside, it's that they play the Detroit Lions next week.
That's a dangerous, because Detroit knows how to keep it close. And I'll tell you what, that's how you break a team's will, is you give up the first dub to the Detroit Lions in a season, and the Bears struggling the way that they have, that would really hurt them.
What are the Bears doing right now? I want to know what this is. Is he about to spike the ball? Is that where we're going? Did his controller die? Did he have to leave the room and he turned off his controller to save battery? No one would actually do. Okay, somebody actually does that. Oh, there you go. Now they punt. Try to get him with the old fake spike on 4th down. Yeah, right now, in case you're wondering, the Chicago Bears have the 29th scoring offense in the league, only averaging 13 points a game. They got the number 7 scoring defense, but it doesn't matter if you don't put points on the board. They're the 26th in yards, 28th in passing yards, only averaging 152 through the air game. That's rough, Bomber. Can't get anything done.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't new. This is something has been an issue, and it hasn't progressively got improved. It hasn't really even stayed the same. It's just continuously getting worse. Bears are in big trouble.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stick with us. We're gonna raid Mutt Guru, a good friend of the network. He's streaming some Apex right now. I know it's not Madden, but we're gonna show him some love because he's a good guy. So make sure you show your NBLs. Let him know NBL sent you. Set up this raid. But we appreciate all you guys hanging out with us again. Follow us on Twitter at NBL Network, at Bomber League to find out when the next games are. And for my co-host Bomber, I am Nick Nazesko. Thank you so much again for tuning in to NBL Live Broadcast 311, and we will see you next week right here on NBL Live.